Hi, I'm Chris Berman. Ahead on ESPN, Week 11 of the NFL on ESPN is coming your way, and we can just about see the playoffs coming over the horizon. We should have a pretty good one here, as we've got a couple of teams in action that are in dire need of a W. Patriots, Chiefs, now!
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Hello and welcome to Arrowhead Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. My pal Peter O'Keefe will be covering today's game with me. Peter, playing on the road can be an unfriendly environment, to say the least, and it has been particularly unkind to these guys.
Well, you said it, Dan. They've really had a rough go of it on the road so far this season. They're hoping they can turn their luck around in today's game. We'll see how it goes.
And now let's go down to the coin toss.
I choose tails.
Tails it is.
We'll receive.
Harrison kicking off for the Chiefs.
It's time for Chiefs!
There's the signal, and we're ready. Harrison kicks it, and we are underway. Harris fields it all the way back at the 9. Goes in motion. White. Chase down at the 47. First down.
Newton is dangerous when he ad-libs, Dan. Check it out. Oh, that scramble got him some yards. He was lucky on that one.
Peter, it doesn't even seem fair when your quarterback can run first down with a split backfield. Number 11 catches it over the middle and gets past the markers for a first down. The ball's loose. They get it back. Touches him down for a loss, and that will take them out of field goal range. Fourth down coming up. It's the field, and they have a way to go. They'll start at their own 14-yard line. Williams gets the toss and barely picks up the first down. Patrick throws it deep down the left sideline, and it's complete for a first down. And Patrick zips it to the left sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. He's going the wrong way. Butler sacks him way back at the 19. On the field. Harrison kicks from 36 yards out, and they take the lead. The 29. Jones was in on the tackle. That will bring up fourth down. Patrick puts just about everything he's got into this one, and it's intercepted. Knocked out of bounds at the 39.
Number 54 does a great job reacting when he sees the passes off base and steps in to catch it. The snow can be such a wild card in the passing game.
Boy, that was a need to tie it before halftime. They'll start at the 39-yard line. Looks.
You're right, Ted. A shorter third down is an easier third down.
Instead, they will stay. Hill punches this one. Third down, just a single receiver on the field. Number 11 brings down the flow, 28-yard line. Watkins reels in the football, and he's got the
ball more. Advantage offense there.
Williams carries it off the top. Patrick tosses it deep down the left side, and this one is incomplete.
Hill.
Number Patrick lets it go here, and that was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. And he misses this one to the right.
Harrison watches as his kick gets snowbound here. Take a look. Well, it goes wild there. So cold it might have
The
shattered.
field with the clock at 9. Newton zings it to the right side. Hunted down at the 38.
Newton does a little last-minute razzle-dazzle here, and he gets some yards.
And that'll do it for the first
the
half
end
of
of the
this
second
one.
quarter.
The Chiefs with a small lead, 3-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. A look inside the numbers from our first half and look at the discrepancy in sacks thus far. The Chiefs should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Hill is going to find himself on the receiving end of this one as he works his way open for the big play. That set up a 37-yard field goal. The Chiefs strike first and go up by 3. The Chiefs, now early in the second quarter, ball at their own 41-yard line. Number 54 shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Chiefs late into the second quarter, Chiefs winning by 3. Patrick would find his target on this one. Patriots creeping up on the end of the half. Newton would make the first guy miss. Then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. And that's where we'll leave this one. Chiefs are holding on to a lead, 3-0.
Williams gets the call on first down and heads wide left.
First down,
Eventually
Chiefs.
tackled at the 37. That will bring up first down.
Look at this run, Dan. Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the fluidity of the running style. There's no wasted motion there. What a play.
Patrick throws this one right sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more. Patrick lofts this one out to the left, and he connects at the 17. Finally dropped at the 13. It will be first down to the left. Fumbled. The Patriots have it. Wise barrels off his left guard and
Gilmore goes for the ball, knowing the snow makes it pretty hard to hang on to, and he's able to knock it loose for the...
score as they start this one at their 36-yard line. Williams gets the ball and gets forced out past the marker.
Number 30 eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but...
Edwards has his number called on third down, and...
Okay, bring him out. Bring him out. We got the chains.
No first, baby. No first. No first, baby. No first.
Patrick unloads this one to the left, and they can't connect. Incomplete. Watkins grabs the bullet, and they get the first on third and long.
Watkins tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice... Patrick floats this one out to the right sideline, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Patrick gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Has his number. Newton throws a heater right sideline, and the ball is caught at the 26. Ward makes a play on this one and forces the incomplete.
Wideouts versus nickel coverage. Let's see who wins this one.
Number 11 to the left. White. Newton dumps this one to the front and stays in the. Newton throws this on a roll. Slide. White gets the call again, and White carries it past scrimmage and gets the touchdown. Side kick. Number 13 bounces it up. Dalton gets it off the bounce at the 40. Work by the hands team.
Gutsy play calling too. It worked out beautiful.
Finally stalled today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So fun.
Nothing doing on that play.
Well, they were just trying to get some yards out of it, not necessarily the first.
And now they face a fourth down. Newton throws a big high lob, and it falls incomplete. Hill versus the Patriots take a timeout.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Williams sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
That touch at 42. Intercepted. One man to beat. Stopped at the 14.
Number 57 shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with.
Right there.
And that will do it for tonight's game. The Chiefs come out on top, 17-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Good job, man. Good job. That's all right, man.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Chiefs stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. We'll pick up the action midway through the third quarter. Wise is going to come up with the big play here. Whoop! The ball's loose. Scramble. He's there to grab it. The ball at their own 38-yard line. Patrick would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 23-yard play that set up a Chief touchdown. The Pats trying to answer back. Pats back by 10. Newton would get the carry here. Good blocking up front. It helped to spring him. They climb back into the game, now down by 3. The Pats again have it. Newton let his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. Pats losing 10-7. Hill is going to find an opening in the secondary, and he'll exploit it here. A 40-yard play that set up a Chief touchdown. The Chiefs now up by 10. Number 57 was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. And that's where we'll leave this one. Chiefs come away with a win, 17-7. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game, the guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Number 97 was kind enough to give us a moment of his time, and he's on the field with Susie Calder. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You excelled under pressure today. An impressive performance in what turned into an impressive win. What made the difference for you guys to come out triumphant today?
Man, to be honest with you, I really think someone's looking out for us today. We're just blessed to come up with this win. I'm just very happy and thankful that we come out top. Now we have to push to keep on moving forward.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time. This is SportsCenter. Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Chargers barn burn their way to a 24-point win. The Packers won this contest and will now move to third place in the NFC North. Number 14 had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Sanders pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Saints beat the Broncos. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Kelly is probably the one that most leaps out at you. It's a broken arm, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Jones won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. X-rays confirming the original diagnosis. It's a broken ankle, and that'll keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now, on to even bigger news, as you may have already heard. Smith had to be placed on injured reserve, so he'll be on the sidelines for the rest of the year. Just a key blow to the heart of this defense. Now the big story of the day. Thomas is going to find himself in street clothes for the time being, and that'll be a major blow to this club. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
In the land of the crab cakes, Baltimore, we had the Ravens get sent home with a 14-point loss. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
This guy will be playing his football elsewhere, though perhaps not for as much as he would have liked. 2 years, $1.8 million.
Patriots, Chiefs.
Though perhaps
Number 54 would come up with the big play to kill a drive because he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Chiefs win this one by the final score of 17-7. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Vikings pick up their 6th win of the year. Up in Seattle Stadium, we had the Seahawks edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. The Jaguars racked up over 150 rushing yards in their win at Alltel Stadium. The Eagles won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Giants. The Falcons won this contest, but will stay at the second place in the NFC South. Jets, Browns. Number 24 is inside his own 20. Gets the handoff, goes off right tackle. The defense must have been fast asleep. The midfield, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, 82 yards. The Browns go on to win this by the final score of 27-13. Washington stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Number 87 had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Buccaneers beat the 49ers. In the gentle climbs of the Carolinas, we had the Panthers put on a show and come out on top by 20. And in our final game, we had the Colts come away victorious. So that'll just about do it. But before we go, I'm going to toss out a few game balls to my prime-time players. Each and every one of these men had a week to remember. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.